Hello, good morning. Today we will discuss on the different types of sequence treatments and the examples of each of them. So I have written here all the types of treatments here. Basically, there are four types of treatments, four types of commands we can say. First of all, it's a DDL command or DDL statements. Full form of DDL is a data definition language commands. The examples are create, drop, alter, truncate. Okay. The definition over here is the commands that are used to do something, create some object, modify some object, like a creating table, creating view, altering some table. Okay, all these commands comes under the data definition language DDL commands. Okay, second thing is the DML commands. So anything about modification of data inside an object, inside a table, that comes under DML command. Okay, that's why we call it a data manipulation language commands. So those examples are insert, update, delete. These commands basically used to modify or to manipulate data. Third one is the DQL, data query language. This command basically used to query data, to fetch data from a table. Example is select query. Fourth one is DCL command. DCL full form is the data control language, and the examples are grant and revoke. If you want to grant access, if you want to give access of that particular data to someone, and you want to revoke or remove access, then you use these commands. Grant is command that used to grant access. Revoke command used to remove access of particular person from the particular object. So over here, the question of our interview will be, what is the difference between a truncate and delete, and which is faster over here? And second one is a why truncate is a DDL command and delete is a DML command. It's obvious question from your side also. Like you can see, truncate also deletes data from table and delete also removes data from table. Then why truncate is under DDL command and delete is under a DML command? Okay. The answer is truncate releases memory from a table. Okay. Whenever you remove all data, the table become again 0 KB. But delete, when I delete data from table, the table still retains the memory of allocated to that. Okay, I can show you an example. Create table. Okay, test TBL, and I will add here int ID integer. I will insert something. Insert into test TBL values 1 2 3 something. I will create some similar table one more time. Okay, now we'll use our database. I'll execute this command and you can see both tables are now created. Now what I will do, I will show you what is the memory allocated to that particular table by using sp underscore space use. This is a system for procedure that we use to check what is the memory allocated to that table. Okay. Okay. Over here also I will same execute sp name. It's taking time. What's the issue? Connect one more time. The system is a little bit slow. I don't know why it's taking time. Okay, no issue. We'll create this table over here only. Just wanted to show you. Main thing I wanted to show you is when I delete something from a table, that still retains the memory. But when I truncate the table, both statements actually do the removal of data, but still truncate actually uh, release the memory allocated to the particular table. Okay, so we'll show you. First table I will do delete from table, and then second one I will do truncate table. Okay, and table name. Okay, what is happening here? See if data is exist there or not. If you can see, you can refresh it or no. Okay. Second table also created. Now you can see data is there. It's taking some time. Okay, so data is there, and now you can see space associated with the table. So you can see 16 GB, 16 KB, 16 KB. Both table have a reserved space is 16 KB. Allocated space is a data space is a 8 KB, and index space is a index space is a 8 KB. So why it's showing like 8 KB, 16 KB, 0 KB like this? Because when we allocate the space to particular table, we get that space in a chunk of 8 KBs. Okay, we will not never get a table space to like 1 KB or 1 byte, 2 byte. Like this is a byte is a fundamental unit of data storage, but still for memory allocation for SQL Server database, we get a fundamental unit as a page. Okay, one data page. We call it one data page. The size is a 8 KB. So whenever you get any space, you get in multiple of 8 KB. Okay, so 16 KB, 64 KB like this. Okay, now you can see space allocated both of table over here. Now what I will do, I will delete all record from a table by using delete command, and another record, another table I will do by using truncate command. Now I will show you what is different there by using sp underscore space used. You can see the table on which I executed a truncate command, it is showing 0 KB space. Means data is removed. You can see data is removed over here. Both tables are empty. You can see both tables are empty, but still, if I execute sp underscore space used, the first table still have the memory allocated to the table associated with that. Means the zero rows are zero, but still reserve space is there, data page is there, index page is also there. But it is a zero in a truncate table. So this is something a difference over there. That's why the truncate is a this truncate is DDL command and delete is a DML command. Okay, this is something that most of time the person who have already experience of 4 to 5 years also don't know, cannot explain this, but you should be able to tell this to your interviewer. Any question on this point? Why DDL command? What is the basic DDL command? DDL command is something that is related to structure of table. Okay, when I create table, we create a structure of table. When you drop, we destroy structure of table. When you alter, we change or modify some structure of table. And truncate also, it is something about a memory allocation to the table. And DML, in DML, what we do? We do all DML commands are related to data manipulation only. Like something I want to insert, something I want to delete, something I want to update there. Any question on this point? Okay. So we'll give you examples. Create command can be first command type is a DDL command, and example is a create, drop, alter, and truncate. Okay. So examples over there like this. Let's see what's happening here. Okay. The statement basic syntax to create table, table name, something like this. If you want to create a view, then it will be like this. You can see. I will talk about most of table today. So create table like this. If you want to alter something, then what we do? We do it like a way. Alter table, table name, add some column into the particular table. By executing this command, the new column will be added there. Again, we can use alter command to remove column also. Okay. Even you can change the data type of column also. Okay. Suppose there is a data type of column is a student name varchar. I want to make it as a any varchar. So what is difference between varchar and varchar? Varchar can hold any language character like Marathi, Chinese, Japanese character also hold, but varchar can have only the English characters. This is something different, but we're going to explain this in detail because there is a separate chapter on data types we're going to study. So for now, just understand I'm just going to change data type of column by using alter statement. So how to check first data type of each statement, each column? ASP underscore help, and then table name. You can see now structure of table, different columns and their data types. And then what we can do, we will do the alter table table command, alter column column name, and then data type, so that we will see the change that is been executed on the column to change data type from varchar to nvarchar by using this command. Okay. Today my laptop is a little slow.
हॅलो.
Yes.
येणार कॅन आहे ती सर फक्त जर लँग्वेज जर चेंज असेल तर फक्त वापरा ना ती.
nvarchar can hold any language character. It can hold English characters, Marathi, Chinese, Japanese. Okay. There are different fonts. Okay. Or we can see other than English character also it can hold. It can store. Okay. Okay. Before that, I will just show you how it behaves because there is separate chapter, so I'm not going to much focus on this data types today. But if you are curious, I will just show you. First of all, you can see I executed this SPL command. It's showing me structure of table. You can see currently student ID is first column, then student name, date of birth, student date of department ID, student marks is there, and you can see varchar data type to the student name. So what is difference over there? If I want to execute something, I'll just show you what. is the difference between the varchar and varchar. It is not part of your today's chapter, but still I will just show you. Insert into students values. Suppose I'm giving value to student 1, 2, 3 as ID, then student name over here. For name, I want to take some Marathi name. I want to insert something like this. Okay, and third is a date of birth, so I will write like something 1990 01, then 01. Okay, this is my, then student ID, student name, date of birth, department ID, I will say 901 something. Okay, if I execute this command, it will be executed successfully. Does not match. Okay, marks is one more that I will do some 100. Okay, now if you see what is inside the table, you will see like this. It is not showing me correct name. Can you see here what is the value? The value shows question mark. So that means the varchar data type cannot hold this Marathi font, Marathi characters, because it's a this character called as a Unicode characters. Any language character other than English called as a Unicode characters, because those characters need 2 byte data. For each character need 2 byte of storage. That is not possible with a varchar. If I change this, I will show you. I will alter this statement, execute this statement. I will change data type, and now I will execute same statement. And you can see now it should ideally say the exactly same value. Okay, you can see what is issue. Okay, something is missing from my side. I will write there en. Okay, en is something that denotes the Unicode character. That's only applicable for NVAR character type. You can see here it is showing me that you can see it very little bit, but I will just copy this and paste it in Notepad or somewhere so that we can easily understand. I copy pasted this here in Notepad, and you can see this. Means this NVAR once I change the data type to varchar from varchar to NVAR, then the column was able to hold the other than English character also. Okay, but this is not a point for today's lecture, so we'll like let it be for today, and we'll go for our next statement. Today we are like this is our first point, detail statement, create command we have studied, and we studied the alter command, and under alter what we done, we added one column by using alter table. Also we change the type by using the alter table command. The next thing we are going to achieve by this command is drop a column. Okay, I will drop column student marks, which is at the end. We can see this column. I want to drop this by using alter table command. And you can see table. Okay, one last column is removed. Then last command we are going to study here is a drop table. This is a command example of drop table name. If I execute this, this will remove the whole table from a database. So I will not execute that because I want to do some other operations there before dropping a table. Otherwise, I will drop it. I will show you in database. I can go here in appropriate database. You can see in tables, there should be students table. If I drop it, students table is there. If I drop it, then the table will be gone. You can see table is no more exist. And you can see table exists. You can see here, but I will just refresh this and you will see table is gone. Students table is removed. But for sake of our study, I will create it again. Okay. You can see again it's a varchar because I dropped and created. While creating again, I created as a varchar value. If I insert value anything other than that in English also, it will hold that value. But only issue is with the issue is only with the English character, Marathi characters or non-English character only. You can see for English character it doesn't have an issue. But if I use this one also, even if I write Indian character for Unicode, it will not understand that. You can see it will still show you question mark like this because Marathi language is not storage, is not compatible for varchar. Okay, so we'll go for next thing. Then next command over here is a truncate command. If you go for this command will give you. I already showed you this example that when I do the truncation, it will remove all data from a table. Okay. Then other type of next type of statements is a DML statement. The statement under DML is insert. Inserts are different types of insert. I already we studied, but this is kind of revision for us. Insert by using values clause. Insert multiple records by separating by them by comma, and we can also insert by using select command. Also, we can using union and select. Multiple commands can be, multiple statement can be inserted, multiple record can be inserted in one table. This is a insert command with values clause, and we are inserting single statement, single record. By using values clause, I can insert multiple record at a one time. Okay, 1, 2, and 3 record I can insert. Then by using select command also I can insert data. Okay, and we can see actually whether it's correctly inserting or not. Till this point, 7 record inserted. Then I will insert these two statements by using a union. Okay, like this. Next statement over here is the update statement. Update table name, set column name, and new value where condition over here. So I'm giving condition for a date record is a student ID is equal to 1 to 7. Means I just want to update only value for only one record. Okay. So student department ID will be updated as a 902 here for one record. Other record again I updated different one. That's how update statement works. Next statement is a delete statement. Syntax is something like this. Delete from table name and where condition. You can see I'm going to delete data for 909 department. So there are two different records for 909 department. 90 and we can see over here. If I delete this, you will see two records are deleted. Okay, last two record deleted for 909 department ID. Okay, then something Declare command is our last third one. There is only one command for declare is a select query. Select star from table name. This is something example of this declare command. Fourth command is a grant and revoke. Okay. Mainly grant is used to give the permission to particular user, and revoke is used to remove permission to particular user. Okay. So what we can do, we will do some exercise for this. So first of all, what I will do, I will create one login. Then I will create one user because I wanted to show you how to grant access to particular user and how to revoke also. Like suppose I'm creating here one login, like new admin login like this with password ABCD. Then next thing I want to create a user out of for that login. I created user by using a new admin user. Username is new admin user. And then what I will do, I'll grant access to this new user by the syntax over here, grant insert on student to the new user. I can separately go like this, insert, update, delete, select something. All this access I can grant. So I granted all access to the new user to the particular on student table. If I want to revoke something, I can revoke a alter permission. If I want to revoke something that is I don't want to give particular permission. So what I will do, I will give the drop. Okay. Then alter permission on student to the new user that I can do. Or revoke alter. Okay, we can do. This syntax. If you want to test it also, you can test it by using this username. Okay. If you want to check this, you can go over here. You can open new window. Over here, you can connect with different user. Okay. You can check a secret authentication. You can use here like new user. Let's see. The password is ABCD. Okay, why it's not possible? Let's see one more time. Okay. Secret authentication. Maybe we are doing on the we'll give the database name also. Database name here. SQL underscore batch August 2023. Okay. Somehow this is not working. Okay. I'll just connect over here. Okay, we'll remove this for now. We'll skip this for now. But this is syntax to grant access and revoke access. Okay. Then next thing over here. Okay, I think we covered all the type of statements for today. This is a theoretical question. Definitely you will be facing when the interview. What are different types of commands in SQL Server? You should be able to explain this all types of commands with examples. And this is something a tricky question they can ask you. What is difference between a truncate and delete, and why truncate is delete command and why delete is a TML command? Okay, so I think we can stop here for today. We'll connect on Monday now. And please complete your homework on the weekends. If you have any question, you can ask me anytime. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.